Hey everyone, Oofston here. Last week, something happened in Dead by Daylight that I'm honestly still having trouble wrapping my head around. That being that after years of begging and pleading from both I, my friends, and many people from the Dead by Daylight community, Behavior has finally released the long-awaited 2 versus 8 game mode. And I absolutely adore this game mode, both on the killer side and the survivor side. In the past few days, I have had more fun playing DVD than I've ever had within the last, 8 years of the game's lifespan, but my absolute enjoyment of 2v8 isn't exactly why I'm making this video. I could ramble on about how much I love it, how surprisingly balanced it is, or how I still find a way to tunnel every fang I see out of the game. No, I'm making this video more of a little wish list of what I would like to see come to the next iteration, which killers I would like to see added to the roster, what maps, etc. For this little wish list, we're going to go off of what we already have. So we're going to assume that next time 2v8 comes back around, we'll have another new 5 killers added to the roster. First off, I would actually really like to see Hag added. In my opinion, Hag is an extremely fun and underrated character who I feel would have an extremely cool playstyle when paired with another killer. Her kit in the game mode could potentially even make use of the totems present on the map. Maybe she could even bring in the dreaded Noed to 2v8. Next up, I would like to see Ghostface, but honestly, that's mostly just because of a personal bias I have towards his character, as I used to main him back when he first dropped. I think Ghosty working as another support character, similar to Hillbilly, would be a really good choice for him. I think I'd also really like to see Demogorgon brought into the next iteration. Demo is a pretty simple character, and I don't really see him requiring too much work to be added. Give him some more portals, and maybe let the other killers see auras of people cleansing the portals, and he'll be all set. Dione is another character I would love to see present in the mode. With there being double the amount of blood present on the map due to the increased survivor count, I think it would make for some super fun interactions on both sides. Finally, the last killer that I would like to see brought into the second iteration of 2v8 is Deathslinger. I think Slinger is a pretty simple character, kind of like Demogorgon, with a fairly simple power, but a power that could lead to some great moments between the killers. Imagine the Slinger pulling a Dwight right into a bear trap. For the next iteration of 2v8, there are 2 maps that I would like to see added to the pool. The first of which being Larry's Memorial Institute. This may be a controversial take, but I actually adore the indoor maps in DVD, with my 2 favorite maps being RPD and Hawkins, but I really can't see either of those 2 being brought in, but I do think Larry's might have a chance. The second map I would love to see is Ormond, solely because, god damn it, I love the snow. The rest of the things that I would love to see in 2v8 aren't really anything important. The first of which just being, I hope they change the lobby screen. I want to see all 8 of the survivors standing there, and I want to see my killer buddy standing next to me too. This also goes for after the match when, the killer's running through the fog. I want to see both of them, because I do know that all 8 survivors show up, so just show me my killer buddy there too, please. And that's pretty much everything that I would like to see added to the next iteration of 2v8. Like I said at the start, I've been having a blast, and it seems like the general reception for this mode is positive, which makes me extremely happy because that means it's definitely coming back. Let me know in the comments what killers you would like to show up in the second iteration, and is there any killers that you just don't want to see in 2v8 at all? I personally just don't want to see Trickster. I'll take every other killer except for him. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.